All praises, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who taught us this beautiful truth. And salutation and blessings to the brethren. I wanted to get it real quick, briefly, this thing that's taking the medical sector by storm, which is called toxic stress. Okay, that has fucking skyrocketed and proliferated after the time of the social sequestration, the sequestering of the people that came from this pandemic, man. All right, but it's only a symptom of the bigger problem of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the devil the Bible speaks of, and his mismanagement of the earth. Okay, we can see throughout all industries and sectors of society, everything is plummeting. Okay, whether it be the things that are the positive things of society are plummeting, and the negative aspects are on the skyrocket. Okay, for example, economically, this place is fucking is on a downward spiral. But and then fucking stress and you know what I'm saying? Other well, look at that, mental disorders is on the fucking skyrocket, man. All right, so we could see the downfall and collapse of this place on every side, man, in every way. All right, and what this shit they're talking about is mostly prevalent in children, and it's due to how they pretty much fucked off the social setting of the entire world, man. Okay, the way people interact with each other, which is crucial for children in their development, man. Okay, but we're gonna get some of this, and all this is just it goes deeper for why this is the case with the people in this place, and it has to do with fucking Esau, Edom, man. Look at what the so-called white man has done to the world, man. He's completely turned it upside down. Okay, we're gonna check out some of the shit. It says degrees of stress. It says tolerable. We'll just start at tolerable. It says serious but temporary stress responses mitigated by positive buffering influences of relationships. It says toxic stress is intense and prolonged activation of stress response systems without positive buffering influences or relationships. Okay. They're talking about this. Let's see what ACE is. Why do you think mental health is one of the most uptrending fucking of diseases in the world, man? Okay, Slovakia. What are ACEs? Adverse child experiences. Okay, so those are you could just extrapolate. An adverse child experience is an experience that is adverse or against the child's development. Okay, it says these experiences can include things like physical and emotional abuse, neglect, caregiver mental illness, and household violence. Okay. You know what else brings this on? What is an adverse child experience is fucking the American experience, okay, is life here in Babylon, in fucking in the land, this bitter land, man. All right, being stuffed down their throat, the alphabet agenda. That alone is extremely adverse, and it's heavy because that's what Satan goes into, adversarial. So it's like adverse child experiences, satanic child experiences, man. The left side, upside down fucking wickedness, man. That's what this whole shit pushes. And that's what they're fucking shoving down these children's throats. Okay? All this just deviant, depraved culture. Of course they're gonna be in fucking shell shock and in toxic stress, man. Okay? It says ACEs affect frequent or prolonged exposure to adverse child experiences can create toxic stress, which can damage the developing brain of a child and affect overall health. It says reduces the ability to respond, learn, or figure things out, which can result in problems in school. See, this is translated. This is going to fucking translate into extinction. All right, this is going to fucking. This is going to pretty much end up. This is going to result in extinction, and we're going to get it in Matthew 24, and that's why the Most High is going to intervene in this fucking madman and his what he's doing. All right, this man who's doing an utter amount of abominations on the Most High's planet, man. Destroying this fucking place and the people thereof. All right. So the Most High is he's stepping in already in the form of his visitation, as it read in 2nd Esdras 9. All right. The Most High's visitation. How does the Most High visit the earth? Okay. It says, and then furthermore, what is the children of a society are the next generation? All right, they're the fucking future. And if the kids are through, there's no future, man. All right, and this is another more proof this brother's been bringing out about Generation Z, that it doesn't look like there's much after this. Especially, of course, in accordance with the biblical prophetic timeline and how we can pretty much measure, as it says, right? Measure the time diligently. That's the timeline, the biblical prophetic timeline, that we know certain events. We can deduce where we're at based on the different prophecies and current events, and link them up with pretty much how close we're going to be to the end, to Yahweh's invasion. Okay. And the missiles flying. So there's no more after this, man. They're fucking dead. It says it increases difficulty in making friends and maintaining relationships, so they're socially fucked. Increases stress hormones, which affects the body's ability to fight infection. Kills their immune system, destroying their bodies. That's why these little kids are fucking through. All right, they're on all these different medications, and they need medical aid on the constant. Okay. It says may cause lasting heart health problems. Okay. Increases problems with learning and memory, which can be permanent, and it lowers tolerance for stress, which can result in behaviors such as fighting, checking out, or defiance. Okay. So just as any fucking nation in the history of mankind has been, um, just as this has been the standard that the children are the future. Okay, that generation, the newest generation, are the ones that are going to be the um the adults. I mean, it's easy fucking extrapolation, man. Okay, easy fucking math. That these children, man, it's gonna be bad fucking news, and that's why there is gonna be no, um, there is gonna not gonna be the time when these children grow to adulthood. All right, that's what this whole thing, scriptures is talking about when it's going into the destruction being expedited, man. Because there wouldn't be these fucking these little gremlins. They wouldn't grow old. They wouldn't grow to adulthood, man. All right. This man E is driving this place to extinction, and that's why the Most High is stepping in. And this is a part of his ultimate plan to let this man loose, and he picked the perfect guy for the job. But you see how fucked off he has created. He has put a state of the Most High's creation in. Okay, this is in Isaiah 24 and 4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. Okay, so these people are mourning and fading away. They're languishing, man. Languish, will get in the blue letter, means to lose or lack vitality. Well, that might be in the etymon, but we'll get it here. To languish, to be weak, to droop, to languish, to be exhausted, to grow feeble. All right. Let's get another perspective. The languish etymology. Fail in strength. Exhibit signs of approaching death. Okay? So to languish isn't just to droop and be weak, as it said, to become feeble. And as it says as well, to fail in strength, it means that you're on the brink of death. You're on a downward spiral towards death. Okay? It's a plummet. Be listless, to pine, to grieve, like to pine away, as it says. Okay, to grieve, falling ill. And then we'll get it here in the definition of a person or a thing or other living thing, to lose or lack vitality. All right. Vitality is your life source, man. The power giving continuance of life. Okay, so when you lose your vitality, it's heavy, because in these video games and shit, any of them, RPG, fighting games, your life bar, that life bar is known as your vitality. Okay, your vitality points. right? You start out, say, with 100 out of 100. And if the bar is halfway, you have 50 out of 100, right? So these people are languishing. They're they got the low health bar, man. And what happens? There's a point as you continue to languish and digress that your life runs the fuck out, man. And such would be the case for the masses of the people, for this fucking world, if this place were to continue, man. Okay. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Okay? And that's why, because in the inhabitants that's really speaking about that we can apply to this is Esau, Edom, all right, the hammer of the whole earth, who has completely not only destroyed the resources, the Most High's things that he provided to man to pretty much to sustain him, all right, but the people as well, okay, completely taxed and destroyed them, all right, and it's because of his insatiability, his disobedience, all right, and his downright blatant Satanism, man. He's being wicked. Like it says, his spirit is not upright in him. All right. This motherfucker is rotten to the core, and he can do only his hands can only produce death and destruction, man. And so the usage for this motherfucker is gonna be is going to be unnecessary. All right. The time is going to be up for that. This is Zechariah 5:8. There shall be a confusion also in many places, and fire shall be oft sent out again, and wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. All right. That's prophecy, man, of these fucking gremlins. That is this young generation. Okay. Complete fucking demons. And it's topped off with this toxic stress shit that is so-called sweeping through these societies. All right. All these fucking these children, this young generation is completely fucked off. All right. Thanks also as well to that pandemic and everything. All right. Which hence the word plan. That this motherfucker implemented these agendas for his purposes, really to put the people in this state. Okay, so they have to fucking depend on him more. All in control, in ultimate control, which is his plans. Okay. This is Matthew 24:22, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. All right. So if the Most High didn't intervene in this man's destructive behavior, all right, in the way that he has broken down the Most High's creation, all right, he's going to be met with judgment and punishment, man. Okay. finishing off 1 Peter 4 and 7. But the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch under prayer. Okay, so we can see all this shit coming to fruition because we are approaching the end. We're swiftly approaching the end of all things. All right, which is the end of Esau's world. And that's why you see, this shit is shutting up shop in Babylon and across the world, as it pertains to anything that's not of their total fucking control. All right. So he's for him to make way for this draconian fucking dystopian era that we're coming into, man. For a short time before the Most High's sun cracks the clouds, man. All right. And before the Most High scatters brimstone on this motherfucker's habitation. You see? And that's why they say, oh, we're seeing, right, this certain thing has proliferated, right? This fucking disease, this, they're talking about, right, narcissism, and people not giving a fuck about nobody else. That's a plague on a society, man. All right? Because what is that? The love of many waxing cold. Okay? We see all these things in society, right? The end of love. Because that shit was fake any goddamn way. It was fucking counterfeit. You see? Everything, on in every angle in this bitch. Okay. What else do you see? Yeah, as aforementioned, mental fucking illness is through the roof. Homelessness. Alright, these people are dropping out of their living arrangements and situations like fucking flies. That homelessness population fucking swelling all across the globe. This is the end of all things. Okay. What else have they seen? Oh yeah, these societies have become top heavy all around the earth because procreation is down. See, that's another thing that's down. Like I said, all the shit that's negative, with the statistics that you want to be on the up is down, and the shit that you want to be on the down is up. Like what? Birth rate. The birth rate is way low, especially with these fucking Edomites, man. So we're experiencing the end of all things. Okay? And on every side, every fucking aspect, man. Most High closing up shop on Esau's wicked, filthy world. All right? That's why it's an extremely exciting time for the men of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay? We can't cease. It's almost impossible for us to cease giving him the praise. Okay, as the scriptures say, to have our praises, his praises continually on our lips, man, and in our mouths, because the Most High is bringing to pass what we have longed for, not only in this current life, but for millennia, really. Okay? Really, Most High willing, if we be part of that number, the Alahayim, okay, the elect, 12,000 from each tribe of the nation of Israel. All right, then we would have been pretty much patiently waiting from the beginning of time, so to speak. All right, because there is no time with the Most High, but whenever time started, all right, and we were made the agreement with the Yahweh to occupy flesh and come down here, man. All right. So with that, all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kadash.